So as the story goes, I bought this 80 series from Charlie a few years back and it was bog stock grandpa spec. Then I went through and did a budget build in 24 hours, only spending about $5,000, took it on a trip to Moreton Island, and then the engine blew. So we ripped it in the shed, did a massive 9-month build on it, changing the headlights, the front end, welding the rear doors together to make it a panel van, doing the interior, a dash swap, and a massive turbocharged 1FZ engine making over 650 horsepower. Now the car was unveiled in Brisbane with an awesome reaction from the crowd, but today is the day we take it back to Charlie so we can see it after all these years. Hey, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good, man. You still have my number in your phone?
Yeah, I didn't think I did actually, because the kids went to see the 80.
Yeah. So I was thinking this would be pretty cool. What do you reckon we come out and bring the car and you guys can have a look at it, take it for a drive, let the kids have a look as a bit of a sort of see the change.
That'd be just wonderful.
Yeah.
It won't take too much of your time, but the kids would love it.
But I always said that when I picked it up. I said, look, when it's done, we'll bring it back and show you the difference.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the go. Sweet, yeah, well, hopefully I'll see you on the weekend, eh? Let me know about Saturday.
All right, I'll come back and confirm that then.
Awesome. All right, mate. Hopefully see you then. So it's actually probably been a lot longer than expected. This build took me, I reckon, it's almost been 2 years since I last bought the car off him, and I said to him, oh dude, about 6 months time, we'll have the car finished, we'll come show you. So it's a little bit overdue, but we're pretty close now. Let's run in and see what he reckons of the 80 bus. I just rocked up and I've just recognized this shed. I think I have some footage of it, but that's the original shed that I bought the 80 out of, I remember that. I'm a bit puffed. It's a steep drop. You're killing me. The driveway. How you going?
Good.
What's happening?
Yeah, good.
This is Mitch, my videographer.
How are you, mate?
Not bad.
Oh,
doggy.
Come on, Shaggy. Come on, down. Good to see you, man. You've done so much work on that
It's been
thing.
probably, what, like 2 years? I
I
reckon.
don't know, yeah. Yeah, I can look it up.
So I remember the first time I was chatting to you, I think I said I was going to chop it, hey?
You
I was like, I'll make
were gonna-
you do
did-
this and
Yeah,
that.
that's right. And I thought, holy shit.
Yeah,
that
and a
guy's
lot's
got some
changed. I
ambition.
decided to go wagon and bring it
Yeah.
out and all that, so I'm puffed. That's right, bit of a hike. I needed this drink break for the marathon.
It doesn't sound like what it said before.
That's not like the 80 series.
You remember it?
It's almost like it's not it.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
it's like a broom with a new head and a new handle.
Exactly. So when I bought this was the car kids run around, drop off to school.
This is
thing.
our school
Do
run.
you remember sitting in the back?
Feels like
There's not even any seats in the back anymore.
How old were you when we went to school in it?
Young. Yeah.
yeah, really is.
Was it put into retirement for a bit when I bought it, or?
Oh, it was just getting out of the zone of being a school car.
Yeah.
You know, it was using a lot of fuel.
And it uses more now.
Yeah, but at least you get
Yeah.
value for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I was having to do more and more to keep it going.
Yeah.
And I just thought, oh, I just don't have the skills.
Yeah.
Right? And then when you came along, I was like, oh yes, it's going to a good
Well,
home.
that's it. That's why I thought I brought it back. It went to a good home. We did some good things to it. Like
It's almost unbelievable, except for I can see it's the real one.
Well,
Look, it's still real. That's our door.
This is where you used to sit in the back.
Oh man,
Oh, that handle. Oh, that handle.
handle.
Oh my gosh.
it's almost unbelievable
Yeah, it's crazy.
that it's the actual same thing.
Little stars on the roof and that.
We sent it with a little angel on the mirror, didn't we?
Whoa,
Yeah, it's like
What?
this is what you have in the
got
Rolls
stars.
Royce.
Ah, it has got.
that's so cool.
It was truly awesome to see the reaction from these guys who had spent so much time and made so many memories in this exact car. To bring it back to them was a real treat for me. But it turns out they'd replaced the 80 with something else special. Look at the wheel on the bonnet, that is awesome. It looks so clean. Wow. You can't find these very easy these days, can you?
No.
That's so cool. Do you love this one? It's the best. How's the door handles on it?
Yeah, and you have to really belt them together
Yeah.
because this is a special one, right?
Yep.
So the Toyotas in the 70s were Land Cruisers was around and they were a better car.
Yep.
So these, not this one, you see there's brown safety belts over there?
Yeah.
So Land Rover, all the brains at Land Rover went, right, we've got to make a premium one.
Right.
Right, gold safety belts immediately.
Yeah. No
And they did things like, you see there's black, brown vinyl on the door?
Yeah.
They said, this has got to be luxury, let's put vinyl on the doors, gold safety belts.
You're
Right,
kidding.
can we think of anything else? And it's like, yeah, we'll have a temperature gauge in the middle, that's cool.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Toyota's crushing them.
Yeah.
So I just...
Lots of gear levers going on.
Yeah, but it's good.
range
It's part-time four-wheel. Like I said, it's two-wheel or four-wheel.
Yep.
Sorry, low range, high range, and four-wheel or two-wheel.
Yep.
Which is good. But this has got a Holden 202 in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Red motor.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a really good one.
A Holden engine in a Land Rover.
Well, because the Land Rover engine was crap.
Yeah, well, I was going
It
to
was
say,
low power and it worked. Oh, that wheel's so heavy.
It is very. Where does it go to? Just to there. Wow, I had one of these in a panel van.
Oh, did you?
And a 202, yeah.
But it turns out this was a standard mod
Yeah.
in the straight lines. This is reduces
right.
value.
Yeah.
But it's a good mod.
Yeah.
It's a 3-litre engine.
It does run better, yeah.
Yeah.
And because
A
what
bit
do they
more
have
solid.
from factory?
They have a 2.3 4-cylinder petrol, which is crap.
Even less power, yeah.
It might have 70 horsepower.
Yeah. To be honest, it was the first time I'd seen one of these Range Rovers up close, and they had a ton of fascinating features. Charlie had a ton of plans for this thing, but I think it was time now for him to jump in the driver's seat of the 80 and take it for a spin. I reckon, let's take this thing for a run. I want you to drive it again.
Is that okay?
It's been a while.
Can't wait.
I want to see if it feels at all the same as it used to.
All right.
We'll do
Can
that.
we shove the kids in the back?
Yeah, we'll do a sneaky.
Yeah.
Lay on the mattress.
Yeah.
One job you remember, pulling the flap down.
Yeah.
Shutting the door. Look at that.
Got it. Like a
I'm sorry I removed the seats.
Well, you didn't like our $100 stereo.
Apparently not.
What's that? That's a gear stick. Okay, we're
Yeah,
manual.
because that's what I mean.
We're manual now.
Oh, was it auto?
Yeah.
It was auto. I totally
Yeah.
forgot. Okay, big change. It's now manual. And it's
Keys. Oh, Ellie.
You remember? Amazing.
Oh, like to me in my mind, it was an entirely new car.
Yeah, but then you start noticing things.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
It's
man,
actually the
like-
same one.
Does that clock work now? I mean, look how to drive.
Oh, right. That sounds different.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're on. Are we going?
Okay, so much higher ride height.
Yes, a bit more lifted.
I'm gonna do it again, right? Gonna do the old clutch.
Nice. Everyone stalls it when they drive it.
That was forewarned. Oh, the turbo dump. That turbo dump is awesome.
Sounds different.
Don't scare the horses.
Scary.
Yeah. We think the Aston Martin's
So where's school? We doing a school run?
You're rolling around back here.
Oh man, I love this thing. This
Yeah.
is just next level.
I love driving it remember when I did the budget build on it?
Yes,
And all I
yes,
did was
on the
spend, I
island.
think, $5,000 on it. I love driving
That was
like that. That's
awesome,
when it was
yeah.
auto, but then when the motor blew, I'm like, all right, it's time to do something different.
We joke at work because we set with my business partner and we set a company up and I had the 80s, I had that money.
Yep.
And I showed him that and he went, oh, it's got a little tummy ache. Remember that? That was hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, no, open in the bonnet.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just boiling away.
Yeah.
It's not going to open the bonnet though.
You know when you got a sore tummy and it starts crumpling? What is that noise?
It's the radiator boiling.
It was awesome, it survived that.
Oh, I hammered that car. It was fine.
Yeah, I was so impressed on
It was actually a mate of mine driving it when the motor blew, so who
Right.
knows what happened, but I never got to the bottom of it why it seized. It just wouldn't turn over. It was
Right.
locked shut. Something fell in and just,
Valve, something.
valve dropped. Who knows?
It's actually got turbo lag.
Yeah, it's got no torque. You got to get the
That's
revs
amazing.
up, eh? Yeah, it has no power unless you like really get the revs up.
Your wish is my command.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Holy that is
It's a bit
incredible.
faster than the old 80.
Oh,
Hope the brakes work.
Jesus. I'm full of adrenaline now because you're thinking
I hate being a passenger, I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'm the same, right? But like the only thing I got to compare it is the Aston Martin, but the suspension's solid, so it doesn't move under power.
Around, yeah.
Okay, hang on to your hat.
To think you just went to school in it. The same old car.
We get there a bit quicker.
Bit quicker. Yeah, get there a bit quicker.
With a bit more adrenaline at the other end.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh, nearly spilled it.
Oh, that's the other one.
That's the military Land Rover.
Wow.
In pieces.
Look at that old.
Do you want to have a look at
Roof's
it?
on the side.
Yeah, we can pull up here. All right, this is the third Land Rover.
Yeah.
So this is the one that's leased together. But it looks like a good little project. What is it?
It's a 1967
Older again.
military spec Land Rover.
Is this that 4-cylinder you were talking about? Or,
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder, 2.3. I think it's been rebuilt. It's a workshop truck. We used to carry generators around for the Aussie Army,
Yep.
and I think it's got a chassis upgrade, which is standard.
Yeah, all this is just, I've never seen anything like that before. Whether it's aftermarket or whether that's factory, they're very
I'm pretty sure
chunky.
it's factory, and it's been blasted.
Yeah, it's very clean. Wow.
Manual dipstick.
Just the design is completely different to like any other car I had.
Yeah.
That's how they check the fuel.
We've got both,
Okay.
but the Army you've got to know actually what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I just love the way it's so simple.
Cool. Well, thanks heaps, man. Thanks for
Thank
letting me
man.
bring it back. And,
I was
and
so
show-
stoked. I think they're pretty stoked too.
Yeah, I think it's just cool because I know, like, I've actually, I don't know if you saw, but I bought my first car back that I built 6 years ago. I saw it on Facebook and I bought it back. And I just know the feeling of like having something that you used to spend so much time in and then seeing what's happened years and years later.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
it allows us to keep our little relationship with it.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, I just I hope you know it went to a good home and it'll be
you bet.
around for years to come. It could end up in a museum one day. Who knows?
I would say so.
That's what I tried to do, just make it something special rather than doing just a ute or something.
Well, mate, you totally succeeded. That thing is special.
Yeah.
Especially
I don't
when you're
think
under 600 horsepower
Yeah.
load and you're trying to point it in the
That's
right
just
direction.
my rev head, inner rev head. I just
Yeah.
needed to go fast. Well, there you have it. I'm super pleased with that. He was stoked, and the kids were there, which is pretty cool. The whole time they kept noticing little things like, I remember that, or the door handle, or even the key. They remember the key for some reason, and it just goes to show that it is the same car. He was kind of thinking it's changed so much that it's a completely different car, but when you start recognizing those little things, it sort of brings it all back. So I know the car's been off the channel for a while. As soon as the build finished, we kind of just finished it and ended it, but I do want to do a lot more, and this is kind of a bit of a bring the car back, and hopefully do some trips and stuff soon. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you soon. And this is not the road that we're meant to be on. This is a walking track. We're lost. Please click the button to your left if you want to go and check out the latest merchandise we have on our website. If you missed last week's episode, click down below to see it. And most importantly, on the far left, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.